Good morning, everyone. Welcome to Polk County Board of Commissioners. Open this meeting. It's May 20th, 2026. All commissioners are present. Extra agendas on the table. And first up is comments for not on this agenda. I'd like to address the board. We have people in the room, just for the record. Looking for approval of agenda.
So moved.
Second.
It's been moved and seconded. All those in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
Aye. Motion passes unanimous. Approval of the minutes from May 13th, 2026.
So moved.
Second.
Been moved and seconded. All those in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
Aye. Motion passes unanimous. Approval of consent calendar.
So moved.
Second.
Been moved and seconded. All those in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
Aye. Motion passed unanimous. Next up, monthly treasury report. Mr. Steve Milligan, not here. We received that in email. And you do post this on the minutes.
We receive any narrative statements from the treasurer about this report? No. Okay.
Okay. Fairgrounds operating levy and resolution for 2625. Mr. Greg Henson.
Yes, Mr. Chair, members of the board, I'm recommending the following: to place a local option tax, otherwise known as an operating levy, measure on the ballot for the November 3rd, 2026 general election to operate and maintain the Polk County Fairgrounds and Event Center. The local option tax in the amount of not to exceed 12 cents per thousand assessed value for a duration of 5 years. And then approve resolution 26-05 which sets a public hearing to receive public comment on the above proposed local option tax. And then there's an attachment in your packet to ratify the publication of the attached hearing notice. This has been discussed many times. As you are aware, we considered putting a question on the ballot for the May election that just occurred. After a public hearing and hearing comments, the board elected not to place that question on the ballot and then consider putting a levy or local option tax on the ballot for November. This is the process to begin that. The public hearing would be set for June 10th. There would be 2 hearings, one at 9 a.m. at the regularly scheduled board meeting. The other would be at 6 p.m. to give people who are working a chance to show up and make comment, at which time after the public hearing, the board will close the public hearing and then can consider whether to put this local option tax on the November ballot. Then I have to go through a process which, if you decide to do that, move it forward, move the draft ballot measure to the clerk for her review and the public review. Once that is reviewed and approved, then we come back before the board and pass a resolution to put it on the ballot, at which time I fill out another form and then we place it on the ballot and receive a ballot number for the November election. So asking for approval of this recommendation, you have, like I said, 2605 in your packet, along with a draft of the ballot measure. You can review that in between now and then, and we can make modifications to the ballot measure title and discussion and explanation and everything. So with that, I'll answer any questions the board may have.
Questions, gentlemen?
No questions.
Move to adopt resolution 2605 and the language in the draft for the ballot measure.
I'll second that.
It's been moved and seconded to adopt the resolution 2605. All those in favor, please say aye.
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 Aye. Motion passed unanimous. So let's make this happen.
We'll get that advertised and set the public hearing.
And next up is Mr. Matt Hawkins, reclassification of an employee.
Good morning, Mr. Chair, members of the board. Today, we are here to request a reclassification of James Vinson in our Public Works Department. He is currently a Bridge Carpenter 1. However, he has been able to meet all the requirements to be moved up to a Bridge Carpenter 2. In fact, he has recently acquired his crane operator's license, so that'll be a big help. So the department is requesting that this reclassification be effective June 1st. If the board approves that, we would be looking at a fiscal impact for a 12-month period of approximately $5,500, including PERS contributions. The department budget is able to take on this additional cost.
Good.
Thank you all.
Thank you. Is there a need for an executive session?
Yes, sir. The board will meet in executive session pursuant to ORS 192.660 sub 2D to conduct deliberations with persons designated by the governing body to carry on labor